versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. Versus the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we found out we are drunks. Versus the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Drunks versus the World. I am one of your hosts, Justin.
I'm Lucas.
And I am Jason.
And together we are Drunks versus the World.
But Drunks versus the World.
That is correct.
You know,
I think the last episode we were talking about expanding our territory to outside the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah.
yeah, we should.
We
Could go
should.
universe.
Well,
Bigger than the
Or
world.
yeah,
maybe outside of our solar system. Let's not get too big right away.
yeah, we could maybe just
Baby
start
steps.
with the galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we don't
I'm
want
good with that.
I mean, there's motherfuckers out there that, probably fuck us up if we even got a little too close. I mean, you don't want to be like screwing the, like when the white people screwed the Indians over. You don't want to screw over another whole fucking, galaxy.
Did you see that post on Reddit this week? We detected lights like 1 trillion miles away or something from that James Webb telescope. You didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
It was like city lights or something.
That sounds like someone just didn't understand what the scientists were saying. Because
Yeah.
I don't think,
Or maybe I didn't understand what the article was saying. I don't know.
Well, every star you see in the sky, the thing probably died fucking 5 billion years ago.
Yeah.
That's the thing about some of that shit. I mean, you just don't, I don't know.
But for them to go trillions of miles away, I thought that's what it said.
Right.
I'm like, Jesus.
because I don't think that we have even like the types of telescopes that would be able to even see like city lights or whatever on even another planet in our own solar system. Like the one, because those light sources are so weak, and two, you have to have incredible like focus, or I forget what the terminology is around telescopes, but
like I said, you look up, they even tell you that, hey, if there's you see light, if you see stars, chances are that light's just getting here and that star's been gone for billions or millions or whatever years. So,
Well, you're the guy that believed that story in Miami. There was aliens and all those.
I didn't believe it. I told you that
that
there was a fucking shitload of people who said about it.
Right.
That said that, I was there. And I was like,
That was crazy. There were a lot of cops. But
yeah, lots of cops.
It was probably, who knows what it was.
Right. So, this week, or today, is Bearded Thunder's birthday.
it sure is.
Woo! That means that Justin's
You buy
got
a
to
cake?
give...
Got these hostess.
No, you bought those? I thought he bought them.
No, they
Nice.
got
The
it.
wife
Kelly.
got 'em.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, got these nice hostess birthday cupcakes.
Those are really good.
Pretty tasty.
So, since wife got him those, and me and, wife and kid got him that stuff, and I cooked, you got to give him the birthday reach around.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. That's the rules. You tricked us into it last year, so...
I don't think that'd be a very good gift.
You're not very good at that.
I'll be the judge of that.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you have to sing it in my ear like Marilyn Monroe.
Ooh, he's got nice supple hands. He's not a real man. He doesn't.
Oh, you screwed up. Start over.
Yeah. So, how was your week?
It was just okay, I guess.
Just okay.
I accidentally got drunk on Sunday with my brother. That's when I texted you.
That's not accident, because I was going to say, you fucking text me. That is an accident. You got drunk. You did that on purpose.
Well, I didn't intend to get drunk, but I did.
Yeah, when you left the house, you had every intention of having 2 drinks and going home. And then
That's not drunk.
I'll be honest with you.
no, that was your intention.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
If I wouldn't have went out Saturday, I would have went.
Yeah.
But I got fucking weak. I looked at my debit card charges from the night before. I was like, holy fuck, how did I do that? Because I didn't feel that drunk. I came out here and had like 3-4 beers, and
You always spend a bunch of money when you go out.
I don't know how, dude, this last one, after the tab, so my tab at Hooligans was over $100.
Yeah. How long were you there?
Shit, I don't know what time we got there. Probably we probably got there around 4:30, 5.
Yeah.
And then I think I came home about 9:30, 10 o'clock maybe. But like it's, yeah. And I tipped $30.
That's it. That's a lot.
Plus I pulled $20 out of the ATM and I spent 30 at the other bar.
Yeah.
So it was a it was a good evening.
Yeah. Well, you're an alcoholic.
No. Alcoholics go to meetings and beat their kids. Remember, I'm a drunk.
Do you guys think buzz driving is drunk driving?
Yes.
Depends.
That's what I say. Depends.
Some people feel a buzz at like 0.04,
Well,
0.05.
We're probably
which is
buzzed right
technically-
now.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
But I bet if you blew into a breathalyzer, it'd be over.
That doesn't mean
Well,
that I'm buzzed.
I think that's what the saying means.
If you have a beer every hour, you will blow up. You're the scientists say that you'll blow a 0.08. You'll be over legal limit to drive.
Mm-hmm.
But just because you blow over 0.08 doesn't mean I'm drunk. People got fucking, what do you call them? They could take it better. I could fucking. That last time we recorded at your place. After we left your place, I drank a 12-pack at your place. I came home and drank another 10.
Jesus.
And I do that's once a week, dude.
You're an alcoholic.
No, God.
I'm just kidding.
Whatever. I don't like you anymore either.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Lucas, how was your week?
My week was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Well, no, not really. It was fine. I didn't do anything special other than trivia.
Anybody cheating at trivia this week?
No.
Not this week.
Zero
That's why
cheating attempts.
Why we didn't win.
Yeah.
That could actually go for a few of our nights. I kind of wonder.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
That last time was a little. It was just me and Lucas when you didn't come out that night. You said you were going to show up later, but you didn't come out.
Never did.
That one was just fucking blatant.
Yeah.
She fucking straight up said, "I'll be right back." She didn't say she's going to the bathroom or anything. She just said, "I'll be right back." Goes, and she's not even in there enough for a woman to be able to do her business. And then she comes back and she knows the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, okay.
And that one too, it was an answer that was another one where it was like, really, it was so obscure. There's really, even the guy running it must be suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, how would they know
so.
that one
Yeah.
when no one else knows it? And I do think that's the reason we won that week, was because she cheated.
I don't know. I wanted to ask him if anybody else knew it, but then that might have
opened up a can of worms.
Right.
We don't cheat. We don't cheat.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't hope that's the reason, but there's been times. There's been some absolutely just unbelievable questions when we're just like,
And she miraculously figures out.
one of my favorite ones is the one about the spacing on on the castle wall.
Yep.
That she knew where the fucking archers are at. That one was.
Do you know who the first person to ever show up on the Rolling Stone magazine was?
No.
Choices are John Lennon, Jimi Hendrix,
Eric Clapton.
yep, or Mick Jagger.
Oh yeah, or Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
Nope.
Who was it?
John Lennon.
She knew that?
Nope.
You
we
didn't?
guessed Jimi Hendrix.
Obviously, you didn't know.
Yeah,
It was a Beatles question.
that's exactly what he said.
And then,
And I told you guys are never gonna let that go, are you?
and then shortly after that, there was a song on. He's like, "Oh, who is this?" You know, trying to think of for the drink bitch thing.
George Harrison.
And I looked out. Yeah, it was George Harrison. I was like, "There's another one."
Hey, biggest Beatles fan there is.
yeah, you're doing a great job there, buddy.
I'm like batting negative in Beatles questions.
You're fucking There was a movie still that we didn't know, and what did it end up being to? Oh, it was The English Patient.
The English Patient.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
Neither have I.
I've heard of it, but
I've heard
I
of
wouldn't
it,
have gotten that.
but
Yeah,
we were just like, fuck, I don't know.
Honestly, just seeing the guy that was this old dude in the hospital bed or whatever, I thought it was a horror movie. Just based on his old person makeup, it looked like a curse or something.
Yeah, just looking at him, you're just like, okay. So I got a question for you guys. Where's the weirdest place you guys ever thought about meeting women at?
About meeting women?
Like if you're like,
Abortion clinic.
That's a weird one.
I know they're
Not
down
a
to
bad
clown,
idea,
though.
though.
I know they're down.
Not a
Yeah,
bad idea.
they hump.
Yep.
So my buddy Dusty knew this guy. He used to do this. This is fucked up. So where the women's halfway house, the center for women is at? Is over by the
Oh God.
roller skating rink.
He wouldn't.
I guess he would hang out by there and he'd pick up randoms that were going to look for jobs and shit.
Oh boy.
He'd bring them to his apartment and bang them. Hey, give the guy some credit for being a little,
Yeah. It's like you don't make good. You don't end up in a halfway house by making good choices. So he's already he knows.
So he's a stranger, so she's jumping in with him. Then he told me that he would, if he'd get hard up, he'd just go hang out by center and wait for one that are going. He'd be like, "Hey, you need a ride?" And they'd get in with him, and next thing you know, he's fucking clapping cheeks.
Jesus.
Man. Screw the bars. Screw Tinder.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking
Going to hang out by
house.
Yeah. Everybody back in the day, the big one was, oh, go to church and meet a good woman.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's what my mom used
Catholic
to say.
girls are dirty, dude. Catholic girls do stuff.
Sitting through a sermon is not worth it, though.
Yeah.
Jeez.
True.
Yeah.
True. And on top of it, they don't believe in birth control.
Yeah.
So you could give them a fake name and everything, and she ends up pregnant. Bitch, wasn't me. Here's my ID.
I don't think that's how that would play
It
out.
totally works that way.
No.
Yep.
I don't think so.
How do you know? Who you tried
Oh
it?
no, I don't. How do you know?
I do have 3 kids, so I mean.
Yeah. You spending too much. Is that why you don't go to church anymore?
But women's prison.
Yeah.
Just become a pen pal.
Yep.
And then when they can have a conjugal, go hit it, and then then you leave. You don't have to hear. You text her. You may even get a phone call from her. But then
How
after,
do you even find one though? You gotta.
I think you can go on to the prison.
Is there a website that shows all their?
Well, and you can
look
just
it up.
send mail to a prisoner if you want.
It'd
and
probably be an ugly one or something.
that's the thing. You have to do your research.
Yeah, yeah. You can right now. You could look up and see who's in the fucking Cass County jail here.
You just want someone who's in there forever
Yeah,
and is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only got one STD.
Yeah.
You can handle the rest. Or not handle the rest. You just want the one.
You just want the one.
Yeah. Herpes, something easy that you can get rid of. Mm-hmm. You don't want the herpes that you can't get rid of. The stuff that flares up during fucking dinner or something.
Type 2 one or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
They're called simplexes. Okay, it's simplex A and simplex B.
How do you know?
Learn your sexually
herpes.
transmitted infection
STDs.
terminology.
Learn your herpes. God.
ABCs and STDs.
So, what about now bars, dude? I believe that's pretty much everywhere I met. Up until once I turned 21, was in a bar.
Yeah, same here.
You know,
Best job I ever had though, Busy Bubbles, was the laundromat and tan salon. I'd have to check them in.
Yeah.
So that was fucking gold right there.
how'd that work out for you?
Not as good as it should have.
And now, you traded up to insurance adjuster.
Yeah. And now I work with all men. they're all men. There's not a single woman.
You told me that there was one you thought you had a chance with.
At work?
Yeah, you said that there was one chick that you thought. See, that's the ultimate male porno fucking fantasy.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Two insurance adjusters getting together is the ultimate male.
No,
what I was
the
referring to
customer.
I met someone at their house.
Yeah.
When I first started doing adjusting, it was close. That first year, but
see,
I thought you meant like a colleague.
That's
the
what I
ultimate
thought,
male
too.
fantasy.
Yeah.
Meeting a colleague.
at a convention.
what is wrong with you guys? No, seriously. I mean, that's everybody wants to be just like.
Yeah, that one.
Here's your pizza,
it was like
baby.
a tree that fell on her roof, and then she ended up. She was like, "You want to go get some coffee?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Give her your own tree.
And then we ended up going to Sickies.
It'd be a twig, actually.
And then I don't know. She didn't want to go through with it.
She didn't seem DTF, huh?
Right away, it seemed like she was, but
You were waiting for her to put out, and she was waiting for you to give into the claim.
yeah,
Like,
maybe. I don't know.
How much is this worth to you, baby?
No, she liked me. She liked me. All right.
You want a new roof or a used one?
Yeah. Could figure this out right now.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Mm-hmm. And then what about hitchhikers?
That's a good one.
They got halfway houses, prisons, and hitchhikers.
Yeah. I mean, some female hitchhiker might be down for some, a little bit of fun, depending on how far you're going to bring her.
There was this one time in Fargo.
Oh, here we go.
I approached the intersection. There was a homeless chick who was kind of hot for a homeless chick. And the guy pulled up right next to me, rolled his window down. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing? How's it going? I'm going to go to Subway. You want anything to eat? I'll bring you back a sandwich." She's like, yeah, sure." He's like, "All right, I'll be right back." And then I don't know what happened after that, but
I mean, how do you know? Maybe you should have brought her your own Subway.
I should have, yeah.
Here's my 6-inch right here. All 1/4 of it.
Even homeless women have benefits for looking good.
Yep.
So
It's not fair.
so they if they're ugly, chances are they're homeless. Because that's kind of how you made it sound. Like she was homeless, but she was kind of hot. I mean,
but you don't see a lot of like hot homeless women.
it's because some dude's like, "Listen,
I'll pay for everything.
you blow me, and I got a room for you to crash in."
You don't have to be homeless.
You don't have to be. Yeah, see, there you go.
You, the ugly one standing behind her, you do have to be homeless.
Yeah. Your friend can't.
What does that say about how crazy you got to be to hot and be and are homeless?
See,
That's a really good point.
What kind of issues do you have?
that's where the Barney Stinson fucking the hot crazy thing would come into play. So how hot do you have to be homeless, or how ugly you have to be homeless? When you're sitting on the side of the road.
Yeah.
See, you both each have fucking 2 extra rooms. You guys could have fucking yourselves your own plethora of women.
Good, but
Have a harem.
Easier said than done.
So, Lucas, you remember Nancy that I worked with?
Yep, she's hot.
Yeah, she was a sweetie too. She was really
Very nice.
And the best fucking
And hot.
She's an airhead. Just for a woman who's gonna be a teacher, first of all she didn't know what a harem was. I'm like, how the fuck do you not know what a harem is?
Well, you should have been like, well, let's start one. I'll show you.
And like one time she seen I think it was baseball, was on, and there was a dude's name was Jesus. Mm-hmm. She looked at me straight face and says, "How arrogant are your parents have to be to name him Jesus?" And I looked, his last name was Rodriguez, right? And I'm like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" She goes, "What?" I said, "It's Jesus." "What do you mean?" I said, "That's Jesus. It's Spanish for Jesus, not Jesus." And she was, "Nuh-uh." And I said, "Ask anybody." So she went, of course, to go ask the guys on the corner, the lizards. And they all told her, Jesus. And I fucking lost it. Fuck you, shut up, you know. And that's how, like, another one was, she was looking at the TV and I said ESPN in the corner, right? She looked at me, she goes, "If it says ESPN in the corner, does that mean what channel we're on?" "Yes, Nancy." I loved her to death, and she was so nice, but god damn it.
And hot.
And hot. Can't stress that enough.
Yeah. She was very hot.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, you don't know what you don't know, you know.
That's true, but I mean, for fuck's sakes, I mean, Jesus, how arrogant does your parents have to be to name your kid Jesus? Well,
I remember thinking that same kind of thing, but I was in 7th grade or something, where I didn't know, I'd never heard of the Spanish language.
you should have just asked your caddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's got a Mexican person as a caddy on Tiger Woods 2K24 3.
Yep.
But his name actually is Jesus. It's pronounced Jesus in this case.
Wow,
So
is that how you get all those kick-ass fucking drives down the midway?
Yep.
Must
be.
Weird.
Yeah, you can't name your caddy on that game, can you?
No, I wish I could though. That'd be awesome.
No.
I mean,
I'm not even going to ask.
yeah, probably we're gonna leave that one off air.
Yeah. Yep.
So, okay, so we have hitchhikers, we have prisons, halfway houses. One place is probably the hardest place to find one: whorehouse.
yeah, once you leave there,
They
don't.
Yeah.
They're not into you anymore.
yeah, they don't want.
Oh, yeah, they are. They are.
They do. Oh, strip clubs. Yeah, they're really. That chick loves me. Is that why she's grinding on that other dude? Well, it's her job.
Well,
yeah,
it's her job.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like she came right up to me. She approached me, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you look like a lonely, sad sack sucker who's going to pay her a bunch of money. And I am.
I am.
It works.
Right.
That's just like that story Jeremy told us one time when he went to the strip club with his friends. And that guy went into the back room and was there for like 2 hours or something. And he legitimately thought the girl liked her and didn't realize he had to pay her.
Oh my God. I didn't remember that.
What do you mean I got to pay you? I thought she liked me. I thought we were just hanging out, you know?
Yeah. You know, I have seen, working in the 3 different strip clubs that I've worked in, it's fucking amazing on some of the people that believe that shit. I mean, that's their job. You know, your friends. So if you're freshly 21 and you're walking into a strip club with your friends who've been there a couple of times, don't be the dick. Tell them. You know, tell your buddy, hey, she's going to come up to you. They're going to be all nicey and have their hand on your leg and everything. It's not because you've got a great personality. It's because you probably got some money she wants.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's funny at times because some of the shit is just like, are you fucking kidding me?
There might have been one night of the nights where, because there was a while where after trivia, we would go to the strip club like once a month, twice a month. And I swear to God, maybe one time because you know how they come and sit at the table with you and because they see you as a sucker.
Piece of meat.
And it always works, but
they
like
objectify you.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered, like, what after the, you know, like the 1 or 2 nights where I was able to just be like, no, I'm just gonna drink. You know, like, what do they think about you in that moment? Like, they must.
I don't know.
It's
nothing.
They don't give a shit, really.
I would just think that, like, I wasted all that time and.
Dude, it's when they're not on the fucking stage, it's all they're salesmen at that point.
Yeah.
They're literally selling their fucking ass in your face and their tits. Yeah. And I hate to say that because a lot of them are my friends still. I still talk to a lot of them, and I still see them. Like, it's not like I call them or text them or anything, but what I mean is, like, a lot of them are still my friends on Facebook, and I'll, like, comment on a picture or something like that, and their job, their job was to make that dude to want to fuck you and give you everything in his wallet.
Yep.
I like to think that they still to this day tell stories of, man, that guy looked like such a sad, lonely fucker. I was sure I could get him to give me some money for a lap dance.
I had him.
Like,
fish in a barrel.
kind of like Nipple Guy. I told you guys about Nipple Guy.
I think so.
I mean, that guy, he'd come downstairs, have 2-3 tall Miller Lights. He just looked like some dude that just, was a little lonely, but, nothing too weird about the guy. Once he'd have a few beers and he's feeling up to it, he'd go upstairs, and then he'd start to have some more beers, and he started watching. Mm-hmm. And he'd looking for the right one.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd find the dancer that he'd want, and he'd bring her in the back for a VIP, and their job, what he wanted was for them to fucking just twist his nipple, his nipples. Yeah, and he'd get off on it. And right when he's done, he pays for his shit, and he stumbles out the back door. He just looks all fucking rough and shit. And I remember sitting there.
There's no way they would allow that there.
You could touch them. They could touch you.
Was this at the Northern?
Yeah. All she did is tweak his nipples.
It would depend on if they knew in the moment if he was doing it like for sexual reasons.
Oh, there was only one dancer there that I could tell that I know for sure that didn't know, because it was fucking hilarious. I was there for lunch. I was there for the all-you-can-eat buffet, and
good food.
One of the girls, I would sit there bullshitting with her. She lives down in South Dakota now, and Nipple Guy came in early that day. And he was sitting there drinking, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then, sure as shit, he comes over and asks her for a dance, and she's like, "Oh yeah, sure." She didn't know him. She goes in the back, and like a half an hour later, she comes back and got this fucking just a fucked up look on her face, and she comes and sits down. She goes, That I was like, that was fucking Nipple Guy. She goes, you knew about him? I was like, everybody knows about him. And she was fucking pissed. Like, you son of a bitch, why didn't you tell me? I was like, you were in there and you just made you made $200 for half an hour worth of fucking work. Yeah.
Shouldn't have to do it.
No. Like I said, she made $200 for tweaking the guy's nipples and shaking her ass in front of him. That was it. But it's fucking hilarious.
I think one of the first times I went there, I was right on Sniffer's Row, and I wasn't really throwing out dollar bills. And one chick called me out, like, "You're supposed to be fucking throwing out bills." I'm like, no, I don't. Fuck you. If you're not going to give me money, get the hell out of here. No. Then eventually I did. Like somebody's like, "Yeah, you should probably throw some money out there."
I found that out the hard way. I didn't know that either, and then it was me. I've been 21 for all of like 6 weeks, and my brother and his buddy brought me to the one in Williston, and dancer starts coming up, and she comes up, does her dance, and Dan tucks it. And I was like, "Dan, give me $1." He goes, "No, give me a fucking $1." "No, Colin, give me $1." "No." So finally, she comes up to me, and I'm like, "Come on, no." So I reach into my pocket, and all I have is the old school camel dollars, the camel bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I snapped that fucker right at her, and she fucking cuffed me upside the head and fucking walked away. And my brother and Colin are fucking laughing their asses off, and I was like, they were like, "You should have tipped her." I was like, "I don't got no fucking money. You guys knew I didn't have money when I came out with you." It was funny.
I'm the kind of strip club person that I find it too awkward to like give them the bill or like put it in their
string.
Yeah. I would be much more comfortable like waiting. Okay, she's turned around, she's facing away. Now just put money on the stage and walk away. Like, I don't want to deal with the interaction.
Yeah.
Well, when I worked there, you know, when me and some of the guys that worked there would go, we would usually sat up at the bar, and there was a certain spot where a lot of us would sit, the employees after work. And so we'd be sitting there, and then we would, you know, she's one of our really good friends. So we'd go up to her, she'd do her quick little dance, and we'd fucking toss 10, 15, 20 bucks up there and see you later, you know, and wouldn't have, you know, maybe hit her up later again, but that's about it. I mean, then the ones that you would see every 2 months that would, you know, that traveled all around, those ones are still pretty cool. So you'd still go up there and tip them a few bucks here and there, but, you know, nothing crazy. I mean, those girls, there's one that I know for a while, she was making stupid money. She had one guy that showed up twice a week, and he would take her into the VIP room from the time he got there, which was usually around 7 till close.
Yeah, that's probably damn near $2,000 right there.
And it's $500 an hour.
Yep.
So what's that? Fucking 7 hours? No, 5. So
yeah,
$2,500. So 500 of that went to the club. She grabbed the $2,000, and she had a guy like that, and he showed up twice a week, and she was amazing on that pole, dancer pole. I mean, she was a gymnast.
Oh,
she had
the
a
dancing
gymnast
pole. Okay.
Yeah. She had a boyfriend who was a bag of shit too.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
He was
Really?
It's so unexpected.
No shit.
For
didn't want
a bag of shit, huh?
Didn't want a job. Wouldn't work. His fucking family were loaded too. He wouldn't work, so he sold drugs, and then every time he got caught, she would fucking go and get him out, and she'd give him money. Like one night, him and his friend showed up, and she was handing him thousands of dollars to tip, and they were fucking grab like a stack of like fucking 50 bucks, just throw them up on the, and I'm like, they're throwing it at her too, and I'm like, how fucked up is that? You gave him the money.
It's my own money.
Yeah. And they're buying bottles of fucking Cristal and shit, and she's paying for every dime of this. And then when she got pregnant, she moved to the cities with him. He ended up getting popped for drugs up there, and he spent some time in prison. And while he was up there, his parents helped her open a boutique.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they lived happily ever after.
And it failed, and she ended up leaving him, came back here, started dancing again.
Oh.
Because she fucking...
And lived happily ever
It's like
after.
a fairy tale, yeah.
she pissed.
Every little girl dreams.
Oh, well, what do you do? No, so
Nothing you can do.
strip clubs aren't maybe not the greatest place to, meet women.
No?
Maybe in the, alley behind the strip club.
Yeah, or if it's other people, patrons of the establishment. Like, if you meet a chick at a strip club who is just there also as a patron, they tend to be fairly cool.
Yeah.
There was a chick that was there. She was a girlfriend of one of our regulars, and she was hot. She had a body on her too. And they showed up for amateur night, and they had like 5 or 6 girls, and we were all sitting there thinking, she could win if she would do it. Like, all these girls showed up wearing, they had their bikinis and shit on, and so finally she said, "Fuck it." Her boyfriend talked her into it, and she went up there. All she had a t-shirt, bra, jeans, and she won.
Yep.
And it wasn't because of that her boyfriend was a regular there. It's because
she was smoking hot.
She won without even showing her asshole.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But she stripped down.
That's a requirement.
She stripped down, and everybody was like, "Holy fuck!" She definitely won. It was like $1,000 she won.
Never been to amateur night.
I haven't either.
Fun. I judged it 3 times.
Did you?
Yeah. It was.
How many judges are there?
Usually 3, maybe 4. Usually they have somebody. They usually have like an employee. One employee, one fucking somebody like a regular, and then somebody else. Like I said, I judged it 3 times in like 6 months. It was a fucking blast.
He was calling every night. You guys need a judge for amateur night?
Actually, the second time, actually the very first time, is kind of like how it worked. I didn't call though. I had a day off. It was a Wednesday. And Nick goes, hey, what are you doing? I was like, sitting around, man. He goes, if you could be here in 15 minutes, you could judge amateur night. I'm like, on my way. And I lived way down in fucking Osgood behind the fucking grocery store and shit back there. I had to make it all the...
Sped up.
Dude, all the way through town. I just fucking flying. And I got there. And so I said, and you get a bar tab.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I got fucking wrecked.
Yeah. Fun night.
Yeah. Oh, it was a good time. And of course, there was a couple of girls that were like, you know, they found out that I was a judge. They were like, so what do I have to do to win that $1,000? Like, shake your ass. Because you're not... My boss would be really pissed if I fucking, you know, if you blew me in the back and you won $1,000, you know? So
yeah, if you blow me, you're definitely not going to win. Just because, let's get that out there right now, because I don't need to be involved in a scandal.
Right? Scandal at the Northern Bartender.
Yeah. Breaking news. Scandal at the Northern.
Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, I did another time. He told me that if I did it, I had to wear a suit.
Yeah.
So it was me and then one of the girls that worked there. She was a server. It was just kind of weird because me and her weren't really friends. I didn't really give a shit because she was kind of a pain in the ass. She was very pretty though. It was just weird because we both showed up and I was wearing a black suit with a maroon shirt and a black tie. And she showed up wearing literally a maroon dress and shit. And I'm like, holy fuck, this worked out, you know?
What a coincidence.
Yeah. Got really drunk that night. And then the third time I did it. Nick told me and the blackjack dealer that I talked to over at Pub West.
Oh, yeah.
He said, if you guys got to wear sports coats, nice sports coats, and you guys can, sure.
I was actually looking at buying a sport coat.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I
just happened to be on Amazon, like I was buying pants and stuff, and it came up as one of the advertisements.
I should
and
buy one of those.
Yeah,
I would have me and Shooter went over to Savers and bought ours. We had ugly fucking like green checkered ones, and
that's the kind that it was like a plaid one, and I'm a sucker for plaid, but so I was like, this looks fucking fire.
Yeah,
I'm a sucker for plaid.
Yeah, I just, you know, I was just like, okay, that's cool. Let's fucking do it. And like I said, we went over here to Savers and bought a couple of fucking cheap ones. And we walked in, and Nick's like, "Those are pretty nice, guys. Where'd you get them?" Savers.
$7.
Probably did just pay $10-15 for them. How much you pay for them?
Like $7-8. They weren't fucking, they had a whole fucking rack of them.
I used to love that place, Savers. Like, you
Never
can find
been.
some really cool old clothes there.
Oh yeah, you can go there. You can find anything.
Maybe pick up a chick there.
Maybe. Maybe. You know where you should pick them up at? U-Mark.
Where?
U-Mark. Pretty special people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
U-Mart?
U-Mark. U-M-A-R-C. Never mind. It's over your head below your
Yeah, I don't know what that...
Anyway, it's a place where special people used to go.
Really?
Yeah.
You're terrible.
So
I'm trying to help you guys
So
out.
it's a real place, though? Like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'd never heard
I don't
of
know if it's around here anymore at all, but they used to be, but yeah.
Yeah, you could just buy them there.
At the,
I'm just trying to...
the retard store.
Ralph. You're going to find yourself a Ralph. I'm not going any further with that one. We're going to leave that one alone. But, yeah. See, I'm just helping you guys out.
Thanks.
See, if you guys go to, maybe that's where you guys need to go. Go to, like, fucking, Dakota's Boys Ranch. There you go. Pick up a fucking girl who just got kicked out of the Boys Ranch, out of the fucking, like, a home for delinquents. She's 18? Deal. There you go. She's gonna need a place to stay.
Yeah, that's just what I was gonna say. Looks like you need a place to stay.
Yeah. Well, it just so happens that I have an extra bedroom.
Yeah, but I don't have a spare key, so when you leave tomorrow, don't be surprised you can't get in right away.
I can't get in.
Yeah, it's gonna depend on how I'm feeling.
I don't really like your suggestions on this topic.
You know, Justin.
Sorry. But maybe I do.
Beggars can't be choosers, buddy.
Beggars can't be choosers, yeah.
Trying to help you out.
I was thinking about reactivating my Tinder.
You should do that.
You should. Do it right now. Let's do some swiping.
Yeah, maybe later.
Or you could just do what Lucas does. Say, hey, it's my birthday, and then get a hug.
Yeah.
And then grab some ass while you're at it.
I didn't.
Or do what Trump does and just grab him by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy.
Carry him out like a six-pack.
Yeah. I wish we had that soundbite right now. We could just... You just grab him right by the pussy.
Grab him right by the pussy. I'm sure we could find it somewhere.
Yep.
So you're not liking my suggestions so far.
Mm-mm. But I was actually just thinking about this topic this week. Where do you find... I mean,
the women are literally all over, but...
Not really. All the good ones are taken. That's the problem now.
It is like... When it comes to where to meet them, it almost does seem at this point like the bars are the only acceptable place. Because, back in the 90s or whatever, they used to say, it's, you can meet women at the grocery store or whatever. But now it's so easy to, if you're looking for a relationship, there's so many ways to do it online that approaching in public now just seems creepy. Like it seems creepy.
Back in 2000s, I was one of my roommate at the time just got done drinking, and we went out to eat at Perkins here in town, and our server was kind of hot. We decided we had talked to her. Obviously, we needed to order fucking food and whatever, and talked to her outside of that a couple of times, and then before we left, it was my turn to buy, so I tipped, paid the tab, and then I left my name and phone number. And 2 days later, she called.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
But that was the bitch I ended up getting in a car accident with. So, I mean, you take the good from the bad. Which one is it? So you can try that, Justin. One of the times when you go to the hoo-ha.
Pick up a chick at hoo-ha?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe she'll be working in the back with the... cutting up the shit.
You don't want ones that are good with knives and shit, dude.
Yeah.
You get fucking Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah, that's a good point.
See?
No, not the ones with the knives. You're standing there in the back. No, not the ones with the knives.
How about a masseuse? Go get a massage. And then just
I
turn over.
They get hit on all the time.
Then turn over and just be like, you want to massage this? See how that works.
Yeah. Pull a Deshaun Watson.
See, yeah. I am here to help you guys.
I don't like your suggestions for this topic.
Look, I paid for a full body massage. That's part of my body. Okay.
Last time I checked.
Yeah. Well, what if she checks your prostate since it's part of your body too?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, her thumb, your butt, your
party.
business.
Yeah. It's party.
It's party.
Your best suggestion. Yeah. Your best suggestion was the abortion clinic. I don't know.
That was Lucas.
That was
Oh, his are better than mine.
A lot of times they go there by themselves, and they're like...
They need
support.
Support.
Tender support.
Yep, you can provide support and a penis.
Yeah.
And that...
They fuck.
Yeah, that they fuck, and that they're going to make the right choice should things
go
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, just like, hey...
They'll make the right choice. That's a funny joke.
Or, you know what? You go to a dive bar during the day.
Oh, I do go to a dive bar during the day, and I don't find much there.
Maybe you're going to the wrong dive bar.
Maybe.
Go to a dive bar during the day, and there's some haggard one there if you just need a fucking nut.
You want to fuck? Let me go buy some smokes first. Fuck.
Grab me a pack of Marlboros on your way, will ya?
But she's talking with one of those throat vibrators because she has the stoma in her
All
neck.
right, let's do this.
You ready to go?
Fuck my throat hole.
Ow. Ow.
You're crushing my face.
My lungs.
Harder, daddy. Harder, daddy.
Wow, yeah, that kind of grossed me out.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
She sounds hot, though.
Yeah.
She sounds like.
It'd be funny if you had like a
Stephen
10
Hawking.
that had that problem. If
you
was
had
super
what?
hot and she had that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, would you?
I would.
Yeah.
Just like like that chick on fucking what was it? Deuce Bigelow, the one he ends up marrying, but she fucking got missing a whole leg. Got bit out during a fucking shark attack or something like that.
That's right.
See, trying to help you out.
I
here,
know
man.
you are.
How about here you go? Gold mine.
Meet her at a gold mine.
Where are you going? Where are you going this weekend, Justin? I'm gonna check out some gold mines.
I heard there's a lot of bitches there.
Gas station attendant.
Well, yeah, maybe.
See,
Specifically after midnight.
Yeah.
Like,
get them right before they close.
You gotta drive around and find a good one. You know, that's a.
No, see, you want to go to the ones that are kind of, not in the greatest part of town because they're kind of desperate too, maybe,
I don't like your suggestion.
you got to wear a big coat too, in
Yeah.
middle of summer, and you're in there in a big coat,
Hey.
face
Well,
mask.
then you give us a suggestion. Other than fucking apps.
Apps, bars, busy bubbles. There's the gym.
Yeah, you look fucking ripped enough to where you're going to the gym.
Well, that's why
That's also a place now that is very
creepy.
Yep, it's seen as very creepy if you hit on.
And think about it this way. Isn't that kind of prostitution where you're paying somewhere just to go hit on chicks?
A little bit.
I never thought of it that way.
See? My places are all free. Especially the homeless ones.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to help
What
you.
if you help pay for that abortion at the abortion clinic? Is
If
that,
you help.
is that prostitution?
Good point. Is that prostitution? If you
Google it.
We're going to fuck after this thing, right? God, that's so.
It would never hold up in court.
I don't see why I wouldn't. Like, hey, the $400 that I paid her is just for the abortion.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
So, I mean, I don't see a problem.
I have a receipt. Do they get receipts for abortions?
Why not? I wonder if
You'd
is
have
that
to.
tax deductible?
Good question.
If you're donating towards the abortion, is that tax deductible?
Probably not. Should be.
Or can you write off your fucking... What if you have the Plan B pills? Can you write those off?
I doubt it. Depends on if it's a Republican or a Democrat in fucking power.
Well, if it's a Republican, you might not even be able to get the Plan B.
Yeah.
Let alone get a tax write-off for it.
Yeah.
How about... Wait, lost it. There.
What?
Here we go. Laundromat.
Been there.
Yeah, that's the big
But that's
bubble thing, right?
but see but that place, is that place even open anymore?
Not anymore, no.
See, just go to there used to be a laundromat down on 13th here. I don't know if there is anymore. But back in the day, there you go. Accidentally pull out, oh, look, I pulled these out of your dryer. Want me to pull out of your pooper later?
That's a good one.
Yeah, see? I know that line wouldn't work at all, but I'm trying to
pull out of your pooper later.
Uber driver.
Well, there's not a lot of female Uber drivers.
But you become the driver.
Oh, okay.
And then when you drop them off, you just hit the door lock button, and now you can't leave.
Not a bad idea.
It's like, oops, sorry, I must have the child locks on accidentally.
Yep.
Oops.
Oops, I missed the turn to your destination.
Yeah.
Oops, I'm going in my driveway.
You're going to have to stay here now.
Yeah.
I heard what's a really good aphrodisiac, though, for women? Cocaine.
Where'd you hear that?
Well, I mean, we know some people.
That's why if you ever go on a date, you buy her a single rose and then you like spread cocaine on the rose petals.
That's a good move.
And they smell
And
the
you drug
rose.
'em.
They smell the rose, and they're
Down to fuck.
yep.
Yep, they're DTF.
They're
So,
DTGR.
so
Down
to get raped.
Oh my god. DTGR, my boys.
Wow. That'd be kind of the
Yikes.
same as if you're a fucking Uber driver, though. They're DTGR.
Yeah.
They don't really have much choice. What about... Okay, got another one.
Mm-hmm.
Haunted house.
A haunted house.
Yes, because here's... Now listen.
Halloween's the best time of year,
So
man.
you once you scare them and you surprise, it's not rape anymore. Because they know you're there.
I don't like that one either.
Man.
Don't like that
But you
one
just-
either.
You know, I try to help you guys. And all you guys do is just kind of shit down the mind.
Well, it's hard. It is hard to. That's our problem, right? That's
why I
Why
met
we're
mine
having
at
this
a bar.
discussion.
I met my wife at a bar. Actually, I met my buddy Dusty was trying to bang some chick. And so we went to meet up with her, and my wife, just by chance, came with her, and that's how me and her met. My wife hated me when she first met me.
yeah.
Yeah. She thought I was foreign. I'm like, how the fuck? I'm more American than you
Yeah.
are, you know?
You're native.
That's why she hated you. Is because
No,
I'm just
could
kidding.
be.
I'm just kidding.
Could be. No, that's how I met her.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need to do. You got to find some girls that are just friends that you don't want to bang, but then find out if she's got hot, bangable friends.
That's I don't. Where's your guys' hot girlfriends?
I got
friends?
one upstairs.
I don't
my
have
hottie.
female friends.
Yeah. See, you gotta quit hanging out with you guys.
It would probably help.
Yeah, probably not gonna lie. I mean, I used to hang out with girls a lot. A really good friend of mine, haven't seen her for a few years. The wife hates her. The wife absolutely hates her. Her name gets brought up. She fucking hates her.
Yeah. I haven't even seen her in a while. Normally I would run into her at the bar like
Yeah.
once every couple months,
Yeah.
but
You know, like my other homie, Lindsay, I used to work with her at the bomb shelter, Northern. She was a sweetheart.
What we should do is start crashing weddings.
Wedding crashing.
Yeah.
Nice. I like where your mind's at. I like where your head's at on
Yeah.
this one. Now, if you're actually going to do it, then do it.
Yeah.
Don't just say, hey, should we go over to this wedding?
Well, I don't know.
My brother's fucking not really crashed a wedding, but so this fucker, we were downtown. It was me, him, and my sister, and we were down at the old Pickled Parrot. And upstairs they used to have where they had bands and shit. Well, it was closed for a fucking wedding reception. So we were downstairs and we were waiting for my brother because he went to the bathroom. Fucking 20 minutes later, that fucking fat ass comes downstairs with a fucking piece of cake. Like, what the fuck? He goes, there's a wedding upstairs. He goes, yeah, I went up and fucking had a beer, talked to a couple people. They said, who are you here with? And he said, he just pointed some random person, grabbed a piece of cake, came downstairs.
Nice.
So, see, wedding crashing, that's,
a good one.
or as Chaz would say on Wedding Crashers, the movie, funeral.
Funeral there, yeah.
That's apparently that's a pretty awesome place to get them.
Apparently,
Hey,
haven't tried.
they're hurting. They need they're hurting emotionally because of they lost. It's kind of like the abortion clinic without the abortion.
yeah. And then after I meet them, they're going to be hurting vaginally because I can't get them wet.
He just slides in
Oh, I
dry.
thought
Yeah.
you meant they'll be hurting because
gets-
you wrecked that puss.
He went.
I mean, I wreck the puss, but it's only because there's too much friction.
Yeah, yeah. He just tears them open.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like a sliver, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Kind of like a paper cut.
No, the funeral is a good idea. My My Google Chrome home page is the obituaries from the local paper.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I'm always on top of it.
Yeah.
See, now that's where you guys, now you got
Gladys Johnson died. That'll be a good one. She had a good.
no.
Her sister Gertrude might be there.
You don't want to go to. You want to go to the. It's a dude, Howard Anderson died. Dan, you want to go see? Okay.
Yeah,
look at his granddaughter, looking pretty good.
That's a good. Yeah.
See, now you guys got to go get yourself some suits and shit, and
go to Savers
or a sports coat.
Yeah, sports coat.
It's like a cheap suit. You just get some nice slacks.
And then when anybody asks you, how did you know Howard? You're the war.
The war. I didn't know Howard was in the war.
It's always good if it's an old guy in his 70s or 80s, maybe 90s. Just say the war or the military, because chances are they were in it.
Honestly, what we should do is just move to Japan or the Philippines.
You guys should. I
mean, they would eat us Americans up.
Yeah.
Well, dude, mail order bride.
Yeah.
You're guaranteed. It's a sit.
Yeah.
That's true.
I got a water heater to pay for, all right?
Also, yeah.
I don't want to pay for some pussy.
$1,400.
Water heater to pay for.
Also, no matter what you do in the mail order scenario, even if they do end up falling in love with you, it's always going to be in the back of your head, like, they're going to leave me as soon as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this was just once they're officially legal, they're gone.
No, I think they have to stick around for so long before they can fucking technically get divorced. Because if they get divorced, then they can get fucking deported.
Yeah, but they would stay until citizenship, and then
and that takes a long time. Though.
It does.
What if we? Here we go. I got it. Drunks versus the World, Bachelor Edition.
Go on.
Got lead so far.
You got me.
Okay, so what we do is we find some hookers, some sleuths, who are like they're single too. They're looking for a great guy, and but hey, what do you know? We got two great guys, and I'll be like the fucking like the announcer dude. I'll be the host, and then you guys, got your pick of like say 6, 7, 8 women each. And you guys get to spend time with them, dates and shit, Like Lucas loves taking women out to eat, so usually he'd probably get to bring them and get him a slice of pizza from Costco or something.
Good pizza.
Right? Yeah, it's a smart budget decision, too.
and you'll bring him to Hoo Hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then stuff like that. And then and instead of giving him like a rose, you'll give him a natty light. And if they drink it, they get to stay. If they don't, bitch is out.
It's got legs.
See? Drunks versus the World Bachelor Edition.
Yeah. Do you take this natty?
This natty is for you.
You accept this natty?
No.
Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you.
Yep. But if it's one that's really hot that you really want to bang, then you probably want to hand her like a fucking Bacardi diet. Morgan diet.
Or that's fucking seltzer.
Yeah, well, you probably fight her for that there, seltzer boy.
Yeah, I probably would. Seltzer boy.
So, see? Not all of my ideas. I think all my ideas were actually
they're getting a little better.
That's actually, we should do that as a skit. Do like a little 5-minute fucking commercial for Drunks vs. the World Bachelor
Edition. Yeah.
We would just need to have some girls that record some parts, like Kelly do one, and just be like, hey, read this, and we'll record it. Like, I'm sure we could get a couple of the girls from the fucking bar from Pub West to just say, hey, this is just for the podcast. This ain't nothing serious. I bet you what we're doing is we're doing a little comic skit for our podcast. Will you read this so I can record it? If they say yes, then cool. Then we just turn around and I can put them into Audacity. I can make a whole skit out of it. See? Funny. Be great.
It'd be great.
But instead give them things to read that like it literally says on the card, Hey Justin, can I suck your dick? Like, Not, and I mean this not as part of any skit or anything, but I would really like to suck your dick.
just read it. Just keep reading.
Keep reading. What
No,
else
it's all for the skits.
Skit.
But it's definitely not for a skit or anything.
Lucas, will you read this one for me? Lucas, I will fondle your balls. Is this for a skit? Oh, yeah. See? It's got legs.
It's got half a leg.
Half a leg.
Yep.
All right, well, there was one more quick question I know you had that we were going to go over really quick. I think we got a little bit of time. We can go as far as we want, but...
What was it?
womanly things.
The girliest things that we do, yeah. I go tanning sometimes. Every once in a while.
Really?
Tanning, yep. I like it. I feel kind of rejuvenated after.
I've never done
I
that.
just go outside.
Well, not this time of year.
Well, no, but I'm native. I get tan. I'll be outside for a couple hours. I'm good.
Yeah. I get real pasty sometimes.
Emma, too. Emma's, that poor girl. She just, she's so white, she's almost transparent. Mm-hmm. It's kind of
Just
fun.
clear.
Me and the wife watch, I told her the movies, the shows like 90 Day Fiance and stuff. I kind of watch it.
You like it?
There's times where I'll watch them on my own. You're like, all right.
Fucking this guy.
Really?
Girly man.
Calm down there, Tanner boy.
For me, everything I do is manly. So
Oh, yeah. Of course.
no, I
Jerk
do.
off. A woman's supposed to jerk you off, so I mean, hey,
Yeah.
so I jerk off, you know.
Okay.
No, the most womanly thing that I do when I'm at home, I sit to pee.
That's a good one.
It's just comfortable.
It's just more comfortable. All the
It's just
time?
like-
Or,
Pretty much, yeah.
wow.
Anywhere outside my home, then no.
Yeah.
But at home, then it's just like
Interesting.
I can just close my eyes and.
Fall asleep and piss all over the place.
Well, I mean, part of it is because it started in the middle of the night because like I would wake up and I wouldn't want to put my glasses on and shit. So like,
Turn the light on.
yeah. So,
Yeah. That's when I would do it.
and then it's like, now it's just easier.
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. What else? I mean, there's.
Yeah, I'll suck a dick here and there.
Yeah, it's just- That's not a womanly
Yeah, you
thing,
know,
though. That's
whatever.
just a human thing.
Yeah.
I'll boof a dick. I don't care. I mean,
One time I boofed 2 dicks. Whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh my god, it's so fucked up. Whatever, I guess.
You like to get guys hard, but then not finish them off.
Yeah.
you're a tease. That's a
woman thing.
They don't like that. What the fuck?
You're a tease.
I'm a tease.
Yeah. Women do that all the time.
Yep.
So, I mean, I can see you doing that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's why you're single.
That's part of it. Yep.
I don't know. I mean, there's probably more that we just don't even think about it.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I mean, like Lucas
I
said,
fucking cry all the time.
yeah. Hello. You know, I had my period
I listen to
once.
Coldplay. I like Coldplay.
I drive like a woman when I'm drunk.
I have a period.
Holy shit. You had that dream one time that you were pregnant.
Whoa. We're not bringing that shit up again. We're not bringing... Yeah, that was a fucked up dream, dude.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, every once in a while, I still see the 2 girls from that dream that are on Facebook, and I got ready to go scroll past that shit. Don't need to relive that shit.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, there's that dream. You guys never dreamt you were pregnant?
No.
I've never had that one.
No.
I'll tell you what, it's life changing. It's just
Are you glad that you had that dream?
no,
wish that-
I'm even worse. I feel even worse fucking telling you about it since that.
Yeah, I would too. And you shouldn't have told us.
That whole episode, it's one of the earlier episodes, and I just fucking, ever since then, I'm just like, fuck, I should never have brought that up.
No, you shouldn't have.
It's funny though.
It is funny.
Yeah.
Watch out. That's what I'm going to dream about tonight now.
Right.
All of us are going to be like,
Not me. I've already had it. I'm out.
sometimes you can have a recurring dream.
Hey, I can actually say, now that bringing up the dream part really quick, I literally, you know how there's times where you're sitting there, you're sleeping and you're dreaming about something and you're like, that was a good dream. Then you go back to sleep and then you want to fucking dream.
Yeah.
I did it the other day.
That's awesome.
This is the first time ever I was like, okay. Hey, fell back to sleep and
Got
there it
back
was.
in.
It was like
Yeah.
to be continued type of shit.
Yeah,
You know?
the only time that anything like that has ever happened to me is if I don't fully wake up. Like, where I'm awake, I know I'm awake, but where I just immediately go back to sleep.
When you're going to sit down and pee.
Yeah. No. But yeah,
It's rare when that happens, but it's cool when it does.
You need a recliner in your bathroom for your toilet. I can
that'd
see
be
you-
fucking sick.
I
A
can see you
reclining
put-
toilet.
I can
Reclining
see you
toilet.
hooking up your fucking little TV in there and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like nowadays, one thing that's kind of like a lot of guys do it now. Don't even think about it, but like socks that ride really low, so it doesn't look like you're wearing socks.
Yeah, the ankle type socks.
Not even quite ankle. They're more just fucking
heel socks.
kind of, yeah.
I just wear nylons.
Yeah, I wear pantyhose.
Nothing
On my
wrong
head.
with that.
On my head, though.
Nothing wrong with that.
I look like one of fucking Goofy's kids.
I
You
put
know,
lipstick on and, makeup.
I tuck my wiener
Yeah,
between
like
my legs,
Buffalo
too.
Bill.
Yeah.
I'd fuck me. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
It puts the lotion in the skin or gets the hose again.
Yeah.
What about, I don't know. Women always complain that a guy isn't romantic or whatever. Mm-hmm. But then when you are romantic, they're looking at it like, what are you, a fucking
Guy's
homo?
a bitch, yeah.
Gay? What's your problem?
Yeah.
Especially with chicks around North Dakota. Mm-hmm. A lot of chicks around North Dakota, they could fucking drink beer like a fucking man, and I knew some chicks from high school with fucking big old dip in her lip during fucking auto tech. I'm like, Jesus, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
And she was that chick, she was only in that class because her boyfriend was. She was one of those girls that had to just, she wasn't very pretty, but she was like joined at the hip to her boyfriend. And it was funny. How about, what about longest time? Ear piercings.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't get on board with.
I used to have both.
I mean,
my
I don't
ears pierced.
care if you do or not, but like,
I used
I
to
would
have.
never do it.
I used to have both mine pierced.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I did. Might do it again. Fuck off.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Yep. While I'm getting my ears pierced and you're boofing wieners, hey, who's the
Getting
most
a tan.
Yeah, you're getting a tan and getting your nails done. It's
Maybe that's why I named my golfer Tanner.
That might be
Chase Tanner.
subconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Alrighty, gentlemen. Well, we are sitting at about that time. Why don't we go ahead and sign off for evening? Justin, is there anything else you'd like to?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers.
Rest in peace, Toby Keith.
Toby
Oh,
Keith.
yeah, I forgot about him.
And go Chiefs.
Fuck the Chiefs. And Lucas.
And happy birthday, Lucas.
And happy birthday, me.
And happy birthday, Lucas.
And happy birthday, me.
And by the way, check us out on Spotify and other places you can find podcasts.